50%. Hello, gang. Back once again. Here we are for another watch along. We're doing every single week. We're almost there, baby.
He's in this episode, the 14th Doctor. I'm kidding, it's the 10th.
It's the 10th
They're
Doctor.
completely different ages.
As if you would be confused about that, guys, honestly.
Who would know?
Doing the 50th anniversary here to celebrate a decade of the 50th anniversary. But also, just what a great, isn't it just great to have it's another anniversary special.
Where were you watching this episode, Aiden? Were you snoozing on my couch?
I was snoozing on the couch the first time we watched this episode.
You were like, I don't like the vibe of this. I don't dig the energy.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to fuck off now and have a nap. That's what I said.
I think you literally said, I started watching it, I didn't like it. I decided to sleep it off and watch it in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever regret not watching it live like me?
Not really, because I hated it when I was watching it live. That first 20 minutes, I was like, "This sucks balls."
You really hated it that much?
I don't know, man. That was a decade ago. I can't remember now.
You can't remember last week?
I just wasn't into it, you know.
Yeah, I remember thinking, which I think is going to happen with the 60th, thinking I don't know if I like this, and then I ended up loving it. Probably one of my favorite episodes. I think it's hard not for me. Like. Really?
Yeah, it's not. I like it. I love all the fun stuff. But hey, we'll talk about it as we go through it. That's what we're here to do.
I guess maybe one day, at the end of the day, you'll like it.
Yeah. At the end of Day of the Doctor, I like it.
I meant to say at the end of this episode, Rewatch will say, I like that the most I have in years.
Which is what tend to happens. But yeah, so grab a beer or, I'm drinking a seltzer here today. And get your Day of the Doctor DVDs, Blu-rays, VHSs, Disney Plus, however you're watching this. Not Disney Plus, as we found out.
Yeah. Stands.
And we're going to watch Day of the Doctor together. Have a bit of fun. I'll count down from 3, 2, 1, and then on go, I'll press play. You guys press play. A couple times in this episode, this is 75 minutes long. A couple times in the episode, you'll see me get up and touch the camera. It's because I have to restart it every 30 minutes for the audio. We're going to keep the episode playing in that time, so you don't have to pause it.
Every time Aiden stands up, I'm going to say, Aiden, you're missing the episode.
Oh, great. I can't wait for that. But I don't know. It's 75 minutes. Do we need to pause for a piss break halfway through, maybe?
We'll see how weak our bladders are.
Okay, we'll play it by ear.
I've been doing pretty good today, wee-wise.
That's good, man. I'm glad.
Thank you.
And we do have a full episode review of the main podcast reviewing this episode. So if that's more your cup of tea.
It was a 100th episode.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, a lot of crazy shenanigans in that one.
That was a great episode, my favorite episode of the podcast. So
really
all
good.
you new viewers, please go check it out.
Until the one next week.
They always get better and better. This guy. So yeah, Day of the Doctor, written by the GOAT, Stephen Moffat.
Yes, and directed by Douglas McKinnon, I think.
No.
Who's it directed by?
Douglas McKinnon didn't return. Right, maybe he did.
Maybe we'll find out. All right, let's get into it.
Though.
Get your Day of the Doctors ready, baby. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, hey.
Oh, you put the wrong episode on, Aiden. This is black and white.
I put on the season 1. This is an unearthly child, for Christ's sake.
No one can watch this though because it's not on iPlayer. They're like, what is this? I've never seen this in my life.
Just very quickly, how did you feel about the 75-minute runtime? Because I remember a lot of people were pissed off.
It got me harder than Portland cement.
A lot of people were pissed off by it at the time.
They're pissed off by everything.
They're like, it's not long enough. Should be 90 minutes.
They said it, I thought you were going to say they thought it was too long.
No, not long enough.
Oh, it's OG Coal Hill.
This is great. Just start.
Do you get it because it starts with you see no more?
Bro, this stuff in 3D as well was nuts.
It was nuts.
She was like wiping my face.
In 3D. Yeah.
Is that Ian's son? Oh, Clara's theme.
I will reserve comments about how beautiful Jenna is. That's what time the episode started airing.
Jenna Coleman is a beautiful woman.
The clock. It's the time the episode started airing on BBC.
Yes, you are right about that.
Yeah, I know all the Easter eggs because I'm a nerd.
You are a nerd.
But this might surprise you, but that's not actually Jenna Coleman on the bike.
He's such a twat. Such a twat.
Why wouldn't he just materialize at Coal Hill?
No, he doesn't want to. Doesn't want to go back.
Why did she have to drive all this way?
Maybe she has a limit. She says, you can't come see me at school anymore, Doc.
That's incredibly dangerous. Great shot, though, by the way.
Yeah, it is great.
Look at the camera.
I like the glasses.
Draft.
Oh, my glasses. Advanced quantum mechanics. Is he learning how to find the TARDIS?
On the moon.
This score's so weird here. It's like
Yeah, it sounds exactly like that.
I always think it kicks in a little bit too quick here. I don't know. It's a bit abrupt. Bum, 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 bum. Like, I think the pacing is going nuts right now. But we've got the unit theme. Bring it back, bring it back. What is this? The giggle?
The gig? It literally is.
That's a
Production
reference
error. You can see Ingrid Oliver's not on the phone. She's running. She's
wow.
talking though. That's an inconsistent. That's an error. Yeah.
Failure.
Malcolm from Planet of the Dead.
My boy Mal.
I will be pointing out everything.
Can you stop?
No. The scarf is Fourth Doctor.
Kate Stewart is Verida's daughter.
Yeah, she was in Power 3.
Yeah, and Power of the Doctor.
Yeah. Before this aired, but yeah. Where else would he be?
Remember how badass all these filming pics were of it coming
100%.
down? It was nuts.
This doesn't make sense how he fell out.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Like when he falls out, how does he go underneath?
I don't care because I love the reflection of the green screen on him in this shot as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So obvious.
I never noticed that before.
I've always noticed it. I
gherkin.
love what we get though out of this silliness. It's about to get so nuts.
Dun, dun, dun. That part is
know.
great. Doesn't make sense. Look, does that? How's he underneath?
He did a flip.
Yeah, how?
Matt Smith.
That in 3D was...
Amazing.
This was epic.
This was so dope.
Dude, seeing this in the cinema was so cool.
David Tennant. Wow.
He's back,
Jenna
baby.
Coleman. This was like the movie, you know?
With
like,
Billy
felt like a
Piper
movie.
and
Billy.
John Hurt.
Let's go. Ding, 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 ding,
How did they film that?
Because he's a crane.
He's actually holding on, isn't he?
Yeah, but you can see there's like little suction cups underneath that he's got his hands. He'll have a harness going through his jacket and up his arms that will connect him into it. I love how Moffat was like, there will definitely be fans when we film this, so they wrote it into the script, which is so cool.
Very sweet. I remember seeing the behind the scenes videos of this happening.
Yeah, right.
I remember someone saying, Kate hands the Doctor a thing, and I was like, what could be in it?
Is it Gallifrey? Gets a little Sherlocky this episode as well, doesn't it? Like a lot of the like flashes of like.
Well, fun fact: Stephen Moffat wrote. Dan Brown, he's a great magician.
Day of the Doctor, written by Stephen Moffat.
I love that.
Yes.
Matt's so fucking cool. I'll never be as cool as him. He is literally the sickest cunt ever. Oh, sorry.
Dude, that was literally... Nick Huron directed this. There you go. There was a little bit of score in the background there. That was dun, 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 dun. What was that? Oh, that was really cool, though.
11th Doctor's fame.
It was not.
Title. It was cool watching this in 3D when they said 3D.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's like Moffat knew they were doing this in 3D, so he wrote the script to sort of incorporate that a little bit.
I normally hate 3D shit, but this was really cool to see in 3D.
I know. It's like the only time 3D was good was with this. I've even watched it in 3D in my TV upstairs before.
Oh, you can do that?
On my old TV up there. I don't know. I don't think you can on the new one.
That's sick. That transition is great, by the way.
Yeah.
Very hard to forget.
Ooh-wee. Amazing. And this was so huge back in the day because this was like, we're finally seeing the Time War. We've heard so much.
Yes.
And it felt like the climax to so much of what we'd seen. Oh.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Like, it was such a huge part of the series. It almost felt like it was never going to live up to what we had expected because we just heard about it for so many years.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane. Like, all these doctors, about the Time War, like...
But it was like Moffat actually got his hands on a decent amount of money for this, so they could finally, they could show it in like really good glory. Like,
yeah, do you think the BBC were kind because it was the actual 50th anniversary special? Like,
I reckon they got more money than usual. They probably still did a lot with little. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they could have pulled off all this production value on a normal episode of Doctor Who. You know,
this looks good for 10 years ago. Like,
it's just fantastic. I love this. I love the little
Ash.
Dalek music in the background.
yeah.
Yeah.
All the ash looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. There's something about practical explosions and rubble and stuff that just goes nuts for me. Like, you can see that's a warehouse, but that's okay. I don't know why they didn't.
There are warehouses on Gallifrey.
I don't know why they didn't black out the roof, but that's okay.
Omega. There you go.
The goat. That's a great
I
shot.
love that TARDIS.
Yeah.
That beautiful, like, darkened windows.
Rest in peace, the goat. Love
There it
that.
is.
What an introduction. I'm gonna need your gun. I feel like he has the most recognizable Doctor voice. Like, it's so
yeah?
unique.
I'm gonna need your gun. Yeah, the one episode he's in.
I remember these are some of the first pics they released. Was that still of the Dalek?
Never seen that before. Never seen a Dalek.
It was cool though because you could see the Gallifrey thing, so everyone was like, "Time War, Time War, Time War." Bum, 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 bum.
Could you imagine the amount of sheer pressure right in the 50th?
Nuts. And you hear like Moffat will very openly be like, it
Yeah.
was like the most stressful time of
he's
his
like,
life.
It was hell.
Yeah. Because he had, we know, we discussed this plenty of times before, but he had no doctors signed on. The only actor signed on was Jenna Coleman.
It would have been so stressful.
Very. Because this, until the 100th, this is the biggest episode, The 60th, yeah, it's huge and there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but it's no 50th.
I don't think it's as much of a pressure of being an anniversary special as it
No.
is the pressure of making Doctor Who big again. I think that's what the big pressure is for the 60th.
I love that fan.
Yeah.
Those huge aspects.
Keeping them cool,
Yeah. He's a madman. Do you think we'll ever see more of the Time War ever again?
I don't really want to.
Do you like almost the secrecy of it?
I just think there was so much Time War in seasons 1 to 7, and I just think we don't need it, and especially like Big Finish has done like a million Time War box sets and stuff.
That's true.
And I think let's do something new with Time Lords if we want to do something more with them. I kind of want to see them be not the good guys, but they're always a bit shady, a little elitist.
Yeah,
but
that is funny.
I don't necessarily want to see them warring again. I want to see them prospering as a race again. I think is the more interesting route to go. The moment.
Like AI, baby.
I'll be honest, I don't love this set. It was just like a black void with some like disco
All
balls
the
on the
disco
roof.
lights, yeah.
This is beautiful though. I remember seeing San Diego Comic Con, they did a trailer that wasn't released online and they said, don't take photos of it. You're not allowed to show it. But, obviously naturally a couple of photos got snook. And I remember this is what was shown was the close-up of John Hurt we're about to see. And I think a shot of the feet coming from the TARDIS. No more.
This one right here.
Yeah, this bad boy. The green screen looks awesome in the background as well.
So is this like desert Gallifrey? Like
Yeah.
no Daleks attacking, just it's not a major city.
It's far away from the battle.
Yeah.
You know, the Daleks are attacking Arcadia, so it's like in World War II, you know, there could be big scraps going on, but then you could drive like 100 kilometers down the road and then you're in like a peaceful field. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a World War II expert.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that accurate? Is this historically
No, it's not. I've
accurate?
seen Inglourious Bastards.
Love that film. Yeah, notoriously accurate. Killing Hitler at a theatre.
Very accurate.
The interface is hot. Oh, I have the 50th box set. It's like designed around the moment.
Yeah, which I like as like its own thing, but I don't like it in terms of like you put it in line with the rest of your Blu-rays. It like stands out like a sore thumb, you know.
I remember even as a kid, you were like, I don't want to get this shit.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I don't even know why I got it. To be
No, it's a
completely
cool
real.
like thing to remember the 50th as.
I thought it would be more of a collector's item. I'm pretty sure you can buy on Amazon for like $50.
Yeah.
Like it's not really.
Billy. And at the time as well, it was the only way you could watch an Adventure in Space and Time in Blu-ray.
On Blu-ray.
In Australia and the UK.
I remember being so mad back in the day that she wasn't playing Rose.
How do you feel about it now?
Fine.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I was so mad. I was like, this is bullshit.
It's a little pointless that it's Rose, but also like might as well.
She says it's from the memory of one of your past companions.
Yeah. Just maybe it would have been nice to see David have like a scene with her or something, you know, but
Did you say Bad Wolf? That's all we get.
that's all we get. God, Billy's great though. She can play weird really well as well. That's what I Hate Susie 2 really gave me. By the way, Clockwork Robot sound effect there.
I like that. Well, Billy was notoriously a bit of a party animal. Like she was like doing like cocaine benders and stuff.
I
Like,
Hate Susie 2, mate, I felt like literally it ended and I was like, have I just had a midlife crisis? Like, it fucked me up a little bit. Not gonna lie.
it's fairly autobiographical. Bless her.
Yeah, like elements of it, yeah.
I remember the one saying that's Eccleston's jacket. I'm like, bro, it's literally like so weathered. Like, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
No, it's clearly inspired to be
It's
like
inspired.
it's supposed to look like something that'll transition into his, but
So this was meant to be Eccleston.
yeah, this was pitched to Eccleston.
God, how could he not do it? Bad Wolf.
The eyes. Ooh. Sometimes I wonder if John Hurt's like, I have no idea what I'm saying.
I bet he probably didn't.
Yeah. What a blessing to have him in it, though. He's amazing.
It's actually insane. Like, I think people underestimate how big he is.
It's huge. He's an alien, for Christ's sake.
He is, yeah. Yeah, he was definitely one of UK's, like, he was Sir John Hurt, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
He was a Sir, like Paul McCartney.
Yeah, sorry, sir. That's a beautiful
The
little
score.
bit of score there. That was really nice. Whose theme is that?
It's David's, isn't it? Am I nuts? That's David's, isn't it?
That's David's.
Yeah, it's David.
No, I think this is Nine Squall. I don't know.
It's a bit of a Ghost of Christmas past.
It is,
almost.
isn't it? Yeah. Except they're both in the past.
Yes.
Yeah. Rather than past, present, future.
I feel like...
That would have... Sorry to interrupt there.
Yeah, go ahead.
That would have been really cool to have started this episode from Ten's perspective and then... Oh no, what if it's from War's perspective and War's the present Doctor?
Yeah.
And then it's like the Ghost of Christmas Past is maybe like Paul McGann on his way into the Time War, and then Ghost of Christmas Future was the 11th Doctor.
A Christmas episode for the 50th anniversary?
Well, no, it doesn't.
It would
not
be
Christmas, but
inspired
the
by-
same story.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, we did have Christmas Carol.
I know. I'm just saying that would be an interesting way of doing it. Have it be from the War Doctor's perspective, the whole episode. What is this, Gavin and Stacey? Bleh.
I was going to say, do you remember?
How could I forget?
We don't agree on a lot of TV shows, do we? Easier to show you. I got a funny comment to make about
This guy's about to make a phone call.
Yeah, about that. So I was sat in the theatre. I had this woman behind me who was very vocal. She would just talk out loud.
I remember you
about
saying
what she
this,
was
yeah.
thinking. And after this scene, she was like, she let out. She was like, "What? What does that mean?" And then when later on it gets resolved,
Yeah.
she was like,
She wasn't happy about that.
Okay.
Well, that's what the phone call was about. That was the big twist for
I
her.
was like, just shut up.
Hey.
I wish we saw more of this stuff. Like occasionally a different face on the Doctor, like in like a gallery or something.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. Like showed Colin Baker's face on like
In Rose, if they had different old versions.
Sure.
Makes sense for in Rose. They didn't want to show too much past stuff when they were setting up a new series. But
It's happening again.
do you know that's not David Tennant on the horse? No, it is.
Nah, man, he's a horse trained man. Dude, David's so great.
Love his hair.
Huh?
Love his hair in this one.
The Broadchurch hair.
Terrible
Yeah.
hair. Was it just too thick and heavy or something? I don't know.
It was because of the Broadchurch shoot.
Yeah, but so was his hair too heavy for him to spike it up? Is that the situation?
I think he just couldn't see it. See it. I just think he couldn't change it. I don't know. I don't know. I reckon in the 60th they used like a can of
Wax a
hairspray
day.
every scene.
Yeah.
The horse.
The horse changes position every time.
It was the horse.
This is the shot where it changes every time you cut to the horse. That's straight on.
It just moved in the background while he was talking.
It's
Ding. Ding. He's having a wild time in the background, isn't he?
no, it's the close up. The horse is straight on, and the mid shot, it's side on.
There it's back.
So every time they cut to a close up of him, because this is a mid shot here. Was that a reference to his hair in this one?
It's beautiful. I'm going to be king. I never understood how the Zygon doesn't know where they ran to.
Yeah.
The motherfucker for right
He's
report.
like, where'd they go?
It's like...
These meddling kids.
Can you imagine how good he's going to be in the 60th, bro?
I can't wait for his little theme. The moment we're about to have in a second, where the score swells, I can't wait for that in the 60th. But for it not to be played but for it not to be played as a joke, you know, because it's played off as a joke in this.
I love the bunny rabbit. It's so cute.
This is so good. This is the moment. This is it.
So cute, little fat bunny. So cute. I want a fat little bunny.
That's what I'm here for, baby.
I love bunny rabbits.
I'll be your fat little bunny.
I want a bunny and call it Montgomery.
Call it Fatty.
Fatty. That shot in 3D.
Yes, I agree. I know.
It's always
crazy.
the branch boys sent me. I was like, yo.
It's like they're really focused on like framing and foreground.
It's almost if they knew they were going to do it in 3D, you know? It's not working. He's so good. I hate to say it, but like in this 50th, David kind of steals the show. Like Matt is incredible.
No, I always think Matt steals this. I don't.
You're contradicting yourself because you said in the 50th review that David steals it.
Yeah, maybe I do later on.
Hey,
maybe,
same shoes.
Ah, you got well done.
That's why I wear them. Because of him.
Good job. All that climbing into
God,
David
what a
Tennant.
sarcastic twat you're being today. I just won't say anything, alright.
Oh, it's the boys, all the Zygons.
Nah, it's the 5 Doctors, bro.
It's a strange flooring choice, isn't it? Wonder what could be going on there. They smashed
Aiden,
these statues
you're spoiling
up.
it.
Dude, they smashed these statues up so well.
That would be very hard to do.
How did they smash them up that much? This is Oakley's first episode as well.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
It's really cool. Bring her back. Bring her back.
She's dead, bro.
No, she's Sigella.
The Doctor needs a desk. He works at unit, bro.
12 Jammy Dodgers and a Fez.
Is that what he said?
No, it's like, I need a map of this American city.
I need this. Oh, it's the Viva La Vida album cover.
Wow.
Coldplay?
You must have loved that at the time. You must have lost your mind.
Bro, it's one of the most famous paintings in the world about the French. It's actually not that one.
Oh, right.
But it's the French Revolution.
Ah.
I'm not sure.
My mistake.
Aiden, you're missing the episode.
Funny.
Okay, they're looking at the painting. It's 3D. Matt said interesting.
Thanks, mate. Like
Still got your head, but yeah, still got the AirPod in. The glass has been broken out ways.
They all clap.
I'm pretty sure you can't tell that, by the way.
This guy wrote Sherlock. He knows what he's doing.
He did. Wholock.
Super Wholock.
They used to send
Weeping
me...
Angel sound effect as well, that was.
Yeah. If it was the gun, I can know it would be the smashing plates. You know, you place that sounds like smashing plates with the Weeping Angel.
I don't hear it.
I need to... Once you hear it, you will never forget it. I need to finish Flux before the 60th. Almost remember. Remember how huge Matt was at the Doctor when this aired? Like, all the American simps loved it.
I love it.
It's before he shaved his head and did a movie with Ryan Gosling. This is the
went
last time we
nowhere.
saw Matt's real hair. That's the Doctor.
Yeah, because Time of the Doctor is all wiggity wig.
In the 60th, obviously, you'll have his real hair, but...
You're very convinced he's in it, aren't you?
I already said what I'll do if he's not in it.
Fuck a duck. Here we go.
That's proper skinny.
This is the old poetry in Charlton, right?
Exactly. We need more of this. Like this. Why don't we have this more? Ooh.
I love them like squaring
Of course,
up.
Moffat goes for a dick joke, man. What's he
It's
like?
Moffat. It's either that or browser history. Take your pick.
Nice browser history. Mine's better.
Oh, sorry, I just punched your mic. I was gonna grab your... There we go. Compensating.
For what?
Because I don't have one.
Oh.
No, because you don't.
Nah, I did the line from the... That's what he says. For
I
what?
know.
Did you?
I remember even all these little like... They're not... Just little bits of like dust or whatever's in the air that keep flying in front of the lens in 3D
Always used
look
to be
nuts.
The 3D. Oh,
You can see their breath then.
Lovely. Is this when like your mate has got a girlfriend and you're out with your mate who's single and they're like kissing all these birds and you're like you just stand there awkwardly like
One of those has an STD.
yeah, I'm getting the point. Myself.
Stop it.
It's so good.
You can't do it at the same time.
Why not?
Because everyone listening for like a second in a different spot.
I know, I'm so annoying.
Yeah.
They just got
Also, you keep doing that.
What?
Don't worry. There we go.
You ever worn a fez before?
I reckon I did around the Matt Smith era. I reckon I found one at one point and put one on as a joke.
What
I
a
think.
nerd.
I didn't wear it out. Didn't go to a comic. I'm like, look at me, I'm in a fez.
I was working at a client's house once and they had a fez for some reason and I didn't ask permission. I just put it on and took a load of pickies. And
Was it a red fez?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was proper. That's a reference
Classic.
to the 10th anniversary of the show.
They're confusing the polarity.
My loser fez.
Imagine if this was 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah,
That would be nuts.
I know.
Love Johnny Boy, but that would be nuts.
Younger. Oh, it's so sweet. I had not thought Chennai at Susie too.
Yeah. I was just going to say brave words, Dick. I love that look. A little look to each other. Because I love how they're like kind of at each other's throats, and then all of a sudden this other bloke comes at them, and it's like, who the...
We're
and
the
then they're
normal
like friends
peeps,
again.
yeah.
It's how I feel like if Hartnell was able to be properly in the Three Doctors, that's how I feel like that would have gone down. Because it is a very similar dynamic to that, isn't it?
It actually is, yeah.
Like Tennant's probably your Pertwee-esque, not really, but in this analogy, just because 11's clearly Troughton.
Very inspired by the 10th. It's so cool. What a unique show.
Clever. Ooh. Go the Crown.
Long live the goat.
It's so
I love
funny.
the flapping your hands about line.
It's so true though. Cause
It literally,
does
he
so
always
much
does
of
that. Oh my god. So funny. Ah, the Sonic.
Oh yeah, he's got his cool
They
little
made
one.
that for this, didn't they?
I think it's very similar to a lot of old ones, but that's such a cheeky line. Ooh, that was very sneaky of Rose just being there.
Those Zygon shorties keep still under those sheets.
They're frozen, man.
It's like the Weeping Angels, bro. They're like frozen rock.
You can tell they're Zygons. I can actually see the silhouettes of them. That's the first time I've noticed that. Yeah, they're so clearly Zygons. He's a Zygon, isn't he? Or does he die and then
They
becomes
become
a Zygon?
Zygy boys.
Zygon.
No, they have to keep the human counterpart alive.
That's
be a
right.
Zygon.
God, it's so cool that Zygons are so big, but they've only had this, Terror of the Zygons in the classic era, and then the Zygon invasion version. They've only been in 3 stories, but they're so iconic and just so cool as well. I love what they've done with them in New Who. That little
Yeah,
arc.
no, I agree. It's funny how, like... It's funny it's about the Time War, but, like, the Daleks aren't really the main threat. They're more just in it, you know?
Yeah,
They're not, like, the main villain.
yeah. What is the main villain? It's pretty wild,
Zygons.
isn't it? Yeah, but it's not like their plot is the main plot, right?
John Hurt's Doctor.
Maybe. I don't know. You've not seen Peep Show, have you?
That body double was good. Yeah, Ingrid Oliver's in it, you know?
Yeah. She plays a very funny character in Peep Show.
I never got that
Fucking
line. What's it
get
mean,
him.
so do I? I wish I copied her. Doesn't make sense.
So that way she hadn't copied her. Hadn't copied. Osgood.
Oh, thanks, Stephen.
Oh, it's okay. You know, I'm Stephen Moffat.
Oh, I want to wine with Stephen. We'll finish off like several bottles of wine together. Just chat shit about Doctor Who. Oh, the Black Archive got mentioned in Tales of the TARDIS by Clive.
It did, didn't it?
The Briggy helped them break in.
Yeah, so do they go... I mean, we'll find out when we do Sarah Jane Adventures, but they go to the Black Archive in Sarah Jane Adventures by the sound of it.
I did watch that episode so long ago.
Yeah.
I remember being like, who the fuck's this guy?
I don't think I've
I
seen
was
that
like,
one.
who is this guy? It was the Brig.
I don't think I've actually seen the one with the brig in it, so that'll be really nice to see.
It's funny. I seem to have watched earlier seasons more, and you seem to have watched later seasons
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
That's the carrier thing from End of Time Part 2 when he's on the.
Oh,
ding,
it
ding,
is
ding,
that,
ding,
yeah.
ding. Yeah.
Here we go. What we got on here? There's Wilf up there.
Rory.
Yeah, there's Rory. And there's the
Where's the little robot boy? Who is that?
robot boy, Chameleon.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah. He's a Peter Davison companion. It was an actual robot,
That's cool.
but it just was not working. So they killed it off in like 2 stories
It
or
wasn't
3
working?
stories.
Oh.
No, because it was like fully robotic.
Right.
So yeah.
With like a voiceover in post.
I think so, yeah.
That's sick. Jack's manipulator. The vortex manipulator. What's so funny?
That's not all he's manipulating.
Yeah, okay. Get him out your system. So Kate's a Zygon now.
Yes, she would be, wouldn't she? Because she's about to turn into one. Yeah, she's being a bitch here as well.
Exactly. Kate would never speak to her colleagues
Kate's cool.
like that.
Kate's cool.
Dude, that's such an old phone, bro.
This is 2013.
Oh. The what? Me after I perform
This
the
is
play.
so spooky. I love this transition.
Dude, what's that jelly that comes out?
That jizz.
Yeah, the... bleh.
That's so gross.
So was Kate a Zygon the whole time?
No, I think just in this part. Maybe. I don't know.
This is what makes Clara such a great companion. She sees it come through and she's like... Dee, 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 dee.
Just talking to me. Lit fam. Swag.
Maybe go back to being a little bit more adult, you know.
YOLO.
Ace.
Wicked. Excellent.
Excellent. This is the
Trenzalore.
Prenzlor fame, yeah.
It was Trenzalore. It was definitely Trenzalore.
Sorry. Nah, bruh. Never.
Enough fun.
That Logan's like, motherfucker, you have. I did.
Moffat being like, I've lost track of his age.
Yeah, who cares? Move on. Like, did. Man, they're so good together.
They are really good.
How can they not have another scene together?
I hope we get more. Now that I'm
Yeah.
watching this, I'm like, damn, these guys are good. Like,
You need it, man.
I don't need more New Who Doctors. I just need these two doing their thing again, you know? I mean, I'd love PCAP in there and Jodie, sure. But
That's the thing. I feel like if they are in it, it won't be big. It won't be like this, at least. Like a huge episode with them all together. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I doubt it.
yeah.
I love the slow-mo.
Great little. I love this score here.
Dude, the flick is so good.
So good. It's a clever way to get out of it as well, I think.
So good. That's if the door was not actually unlocked. No one checked the door.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It should have been locked.
Yeah, because Clara just waltzes in.
Yeah.
For a second. Moffat be like, "Don't worry, he never broke it. It's the same, same
It's
thing."
the same software.
Yeah, but if he loses a Sonic, does the software just revert back to the TARDIS? So when he makes another
Well,
one,
you're the one who thought that the Sonic didn't telepathically talk
shut
in
up.
your head, so I don't think you know much about the Sonic, to be honest.
still disagree with that, but that's okay.
You're not really one to comment.
Right. Oh, because she saw them in
In
his,
the head.
Yeah. Name of the Doctor.
I love that. It should have been locked. I forgot about that
It's
shot.
like at an amusement park.
Yeah,
when you
yeah, when you put your head through, like, yo.
Yeah.
No old doctors, no 50th man. I stand by Peter Davison.
That one's Sylvester.
Sil, you alright?
Oh, poor Kate. Just being cooked in there, mate. Being fried by it. I really don't remember this scene.
Really?
Isn't it funny when you watch Doctor Who? Because that happens quite often to me where you'll see a scene and you're like, you see it through like a new lens.
Unfortunately for me, I don't really have that. For all the audio viewers, Aiden is shaking his head.
Fuck you. Like, I don't remember this shot of them all looking down.
I do. I actually do. This is one of my favourites.
It's great.
It's why I'm the bigger fan.
Such a twat.
They're like walking beef jerky.
Cup of soup.
Yeah. What exactly is?
Cup of soup. I just want to say as well how much funnier Doctor Who is, or just things out when you're watching it with someone. Like, I would not be laughing as much as we were laughing before that scene between all the Doctors on my own as I was just then watching it with you.
Yeah, you've been saying how nice it's been to watch with people recently. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good.
I love the...
Cup of soups.
Do you remember when Matt Smith went on the Jonathan Ross show and he said, give us one word about what the 60th is about? And he said paintings.
Oh, clever word.
I remember being like, what the fuck does that mean? And this is what it meant.
Remember when he went on Doctor Who Live, the after party?
Huh?
Remember
I
when he went on
do. I do remember that.
I feel like she has so much more character in this than she does in 3 seasons of Gavin and Stacey.
I disagree.
Her performance is so much better in this.
I think the whole can I just say quickly? I think the whole idea of their characters in Gavin and Stacey was that they were playing like a really boring couple.
Don't care.
I think that was the point.
Back to Doctor Who.
No comment.
I just love that John Hurt's just there.
Yeah.
Just for this.
So sweet.
I seem to remember this set pics coming out from this setup, I think.
That's why I tell all the girls.
What? I'll be back.
I will be right back.
And then you're not.
Dude.
Is the TARDIS.
How goated to see that again. I was so excited
Amazing.
to see this again. Was this the set from, not this one, was the 10th Doctor set from The Experience?
Maybe they went there to film it. I don't know. I love the round things. No idea.
Every Tumblr post for like
Yeah.
7 years.
I love the round things. I love that little like interim TARDIS though, where it's like a mixture between classic and David's. But also this scene just jumping between the desktops is awesome.
This shot is sick.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was 3 doctors.
The Zygon invasion.
Yeah.
Yep.
We make so many niche references that I just hope people follow.
I don't see how they couldn't. The River Shoes.
Yeah. Shiver and Shake.
The Shiver and Shake, yeah. I would say it was Christmas. She's back.
The Weeping Angel sound effect.
Smashing plates.
Doesn't sound like that.
It does. Ooh.
I feel like we're way further into this episode than time tells us.
I was about to say a nuclear warhead that would like give everyone radiation poisoning, and then yeah, literally they would kill all of London.
R.I.P. 420.
420, yeah.
The Brig. Oh, there's Nyssa, Tegan.
They would know.
Oh, that's a great little parallel.
Oh, you didn't pick up on that?
No, never have.
Oh, Aiden,
No.
you gotta listen.
Oh, that's so good. I genuinely never picked up on the fact that.
Oh, Aiden, you're not listening. It's because at this point you were asleep on my couch.
Yeah, that's right.
10 years ago.
So the whole unit storyline with the Zygons parallels the Time War storyline.
We don't need a lad. We don't need a lad. You ever had a cup of soup before?
Yeah, Nick and I had a few when we were living out of a camper van in New Zealand.
Fair cool. It's literally just like processed like MSG.
Love me that STD.
What I said, yeah. Oh, the woman in the cinema.
She was like, "Oh my god!
Oh, I get it now.
This is like Inception."
Oh, that's smart. Shut up, you stupid woman. Oh, I get it now.
Here we go.
This shot is pretty lit.
I love the nonsense they do with the Sonic, though, where they just blow up a
Shoot
Dalek with the
lasers.
Sonic.
They're scientific instruments, man, not water pistols.
That's
And
right.
literally, like, half an hour later in the episode, they use them as lasers.
It's all that. That's how
Oh.
they were going to disintegrate the door, right? It's all that built up.
Oh, maybe...
Maybe that's what Moffat was going
Is that
for.
actually maybe it?
Maybe that's what Moffat was going for. I
Also,
don't know.
it can go through Dalekanium.
Yeah.
A wooden door from the fucking 1800s is like Dalekanium.
Bum,
Dude, this is
bum,
so
bum,
the
bum,
shaky.
bum, bum.
Yeah.
I hate this little slow mo
Dude,
where
the-
they didn't film it in slow mo, but they've slowed it down in post. What? Remember that hand? Everyone was
Yeah,
like,
it was like,
it's Missy.
it's Missy,
It's
yeah.
Missy's hand.
You're supposed to film in 30 frames per second if you do slow-mo?
Oh, so many different options. Like 50 frames is a little bit slow mo. I think 120 is the main slow mo one.
Right. They literally say it. How did you know? Aim was looking at his phone during that scene. You'll never know. I love the shot.
Yeah, it's dope, isn't it? It's kind of a story that couldn't really work with a classic Doctor Who. Because it's all about the Time War and post of the Time
Well,
War.
who would they? Well, they did bring back Tom Baker.
Yeah, exactly. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of the main narrative. Like, what would Peter Davison be doing in this?
Playing cricket.
Yeah. My boy.
Ian
We got to
Savage.
watch Black Orchid at some point.
Well, I do love cricket. It's my
It's
favourite
just
sport.
cricket. Watch the extended version. It's just 10 minutes extra of cricket.
I would love that. Is it actually like a full-on game?
Nah.
Oh.
But there is like a few minutes of him playing cricket. New, 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 new. Boom. Dramatic. Aiden, you're missing it.
I was about to say it. So,
I can see it.
Zygon and Oscar are talking. She's handing her the inhaler.
I can see it.
Alright, you're back now. Okay, cool. They just have a Cyberman head in there. Oh, there's Susan.
There's Zoe in the background there as well.
Yeah. Susan form.
Oh, there's a Clockwork Robot face.
I believe. Oh.
I think that's the gun from
Is that a Cyberman
Doomsday.
gun? Oh no, yeah.
Which asks, are they Cyberman guns?
Mm.
And they steal them from the Cybermen? I can't remember. She has such like a star in her eye in these early seasons, doesn't she?
No comment. You know I get a big goblin, so I'm not gonna. Don't start me off because you know I'll go there. But yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice little scene between just a different Doctor and Clara, right?
I don't mean this. I don't mean it in a bad way. But I could see maybe people like there definitely are scenes in this episode where like it does slow down for a bit. Like there's the scene in the barn, there's the scene in the cell.
But it needs, because it is pretty fast paced outside of that. It needs these
no,
things
it does
to breathe.
need it, but I could definitely see people being like, you know, checking their watch a little bit.
I kind of felt like when we got to the barn scene, I was like, I need this to slow down. Like and so I needed that
It
barn
saved
scene.
your ass back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh, wait, where's he gone? Oh, she just took him. Cup of soup, though.
It feels shorter than 75 minutes.
It really does, yeah.
Why is there a big red bun?
Because we're like almost an hour in now.
Would you do it?
I don't have an answer. I'm not qualified.
Great. Great conversation.
No.
It's funny because he kind of has the David Tennant mohawk as well,
Yeah.
and the 9th Doctor jacket.
And the shooty gut one mustache.
What's more of a goatee, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, Shooty isn't our first Doctor with facial hair.
No.
John Hurt was.
John Hurt, baby. The sound of me when I wake up,
Pretty much.
getting out of bed. Like, another day.
Another day of hell.
Mm-hmm. Wheezing and groaning my way through it. Beautiful.
I think it's a really well directed episode as well.
Yeah, Nick Horan kills it.
That would have been a lot of pressure on him as well. I feel like doesn't give enough credit.
Yeah.
Like directing it would have been a huge
Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be huge.
A lot of pressure.
I like when you can see the TARDISes together, you can see the different tones in colour.
Yeah, because you don't really get to tell that often with colour grading and
Yeah,
stuff.
well exactly, yeah. Oh, he's wearing the jacket now.
Mm-hmm. Go, Bad Wolf. You know, I think this is the most I've ever enjoyed this episode, Connor.
Is it really?
No, nothing will ever beat watching it in the cinema.
That's true.
That was nuts.
Is this episode well received, would you say?
Yeah, it is definitely. Kind of like how we have celebration episodes from every... Like, we almost have an anniversary from every showrunner now, because obviously we're about to get Russell's, this is Moffat's, and then I think Power of the Doctor kind of shows what Chibnall would probably do with an anniversary-esque episode.
Well, it was a centenary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, because Russell now gets the 60th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was sort of like, I wonder what Russell would have done in this situation, but then we're about to find out, to be honest.
Find out.
You just bring back David. That's the answer to every anniversary special.
You clever fucker.
Every one of them has David in it.
Yeah.
Even Power.
There's a common occurrence in all of them. Well, believe it.
It's a nice bit of score here as well. Oh, this is a beautiful bit of score.
Sorry,
here.
it's just. Sorry, this shot just reminds me of the how the 50th should have ended.
Not our little thing.
Yeah, our little short film we made.
Mm-hmm. Great stuff. I don't love these close-ups they do with the Doctors here, where it's like kind of green screened and cross between. I don't love that. Like, I don't think
that is
I don't
a
really like
fat
that.
green screen.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one.
Still moving though.
This time there's 3 of us. The school by Marigold goaded.
No, sir, 13. Once again, Clara saves the day.
She's the true hero of 50 years
She
of Doctor
is.
Who. I think I'll just say quickly,
Go on then.
if people are wondering why I didn't like it the first time round, A, was because I thought John Hurt was going to be a dark doctor, like a psychomaniac, and he wasn't. He's just cool and friendly, going, anyone lose a verse? Second of all, I didn't like how they changed it and saved Gallifrey in the end.
Right. Now?
That's my 2 cents. Now, love John Hurt, and I don't care. They haven't really done much with Gallifrey after this anyway. So.
Well, the thing is, I think Moffat set it up to do stuff with Gallifrey.
Mm.
And then Chibnall was like, didn't understand the assignment.
Yeah. Are you cool if they leave Gallifrey for a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's for the best. It's so messy.
Yeah, it really is messy.
Now Russell can go back to it being destroyed again.
Mm.
Just run with that last of a kind.
That's how he left it.
But I like the idea of maybe finding some rogue Time Lords that were off-world. I like that.
Rassilon. When he flew off on his ship. He's like working in a diner somewhere. Like, hello, can I freshen you
In
up?
Clara's diner.
Yeah, Clara's spinning a little diner with me.
Here we go, baby.
Yeah, this annoyed me. I was like, what the? This is bullshit. It's supposed to be.
He can't change his fucking mind.
I remember watching this like hardly awake at like 4 a.m. Sun was rising. You were
Snoring
Declan
away.
was- But me and
Snoring
Dan, we were still up.
Oh,
Ah!
amazing. This is just the shepherd's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Faris or Troy say? One of them said, you hear the shepherd's boy in the fifth. In the
I think when we
Doctor."
did the review, I might have mentioned this. Bad wolf.
All the Tumblr girls went nuts at that. In all caps. Moffat, no, you can't do this to us. Give us them interacting.
It's about to go nuts. This whole thing's about to go nuts.
That can't be true, by the way.
This is so bullshit. They'll all get killed in the
Yeah, and
crossfire.
they all just boom,
I've all thought that's
Yeah.
nonsense.
just boom. I'm sure a few would die, but like a cup of soup. How many times are we going to see this shot?
I know.
Just give us another shot.
It's in the trailer heaps as
I'm
well.
getting angry now. Yeah, it was in the trailer, exactly. Like we've already seen it like 1,000 times.
This is when you need portals from the Avengers Endgame soundtrack. It's when the portals start to open.
Sorry, I was just thinking when he said all 3 of them my worst nightmares. It's like when we met up with like Crispy, the 3 YouTubers, back together with the goats.
The goats. I love that. It's a
What
great
is
little
that?
shot.
Is that the vortex?
I guess. It's John Hurt's Vortex. Matt Smith
The
scripts.
script, yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Matt, learn your lines.
Come on, mate.
It's the 50th.
Get your sides. Because he went through Day of the Doctor and he went through all the Zygon Port and now he knows he doesn't want that anymore. Character work.
Man,
Character
you missed
work.
that before.
I did.
The script is it doesn't move.
No, it's not in the first take.
Man.
So he obviously, they went for an earlier take or something.
Oh, there you go. It's gone.
Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, there he is.
The goat. But how come the first Doctor started doing this?
Do you know, you know how you always go, don't question it?
Yep, don't
That's
question
me.
it.
Yeah, the first time I ever said it.
Don't
And the
question
next
it.
trick,
Oh, that deleted scene.
it's in it. It's in Parting of Ways.
Different camera shot though.
Yeah, they reversed the shot. Oh, we just missed Pete.
Mate.
we just missed Pete.
We were looking at each other when Pete
We
came
just
on.
missed Pete.
Oh, 13.
I was so keen to see that
Oh
again.
man, I caught like the last frame of it as I
just
turned
saw, like, in
around.
1 second.
Do it.
Remember everyone was like, oh, we're going to see Pete do it. Go to the fight to save Gallifrey. And he never did it.
Yeah, I knew
He
they
did it
would
in
never
his
show
spare
that.
time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, you knew, did you?
Yeah.
You just knew.
Where's Jodie? Where's 14?
It's right there.
Where's Shooty? Where he stands.
I think it was all the doctors before that. And don't question
Well, then why
it.
is Peter there?
Yeah, fuck, you got me there.
Fucking get wrecked, boy.
Yeah, you got me there.
Cup of soup. Pete went and he was like, oh, they don't need us anymore. They don't need any more of us.
Clara, I know you're in there.
God, we did get through this episode quick. Like we adjusted the time. Like we adjusted the timeline of the episode. We got through this real quick. Go us.
75 minutes, baby.
77.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Oh, Gallifrey Falls.
He's got his little glasses on here as well. Well, both of them do. That's cool. All the TARDIS is stacked up.
Beautiful. I was convinced we'd see Eccleston when he regenerated.
I remember Moffat said we didn't want to go too far with the VFX and the regeneration because we didn't want to give the idea that Eccleston was on set because he was clearly not wanting to be involved.
Yeah, almost like disrespectful.
Meanwhile, they have this reversed shot of him going, and for my next trick.
He had already filmed that, though, years ago.
Yeah, but the thing is, they didn't want audiences to think he'd come back to film it. A lot of audiences probably thought, wow, they got Eccleston back, you know?
A lot of dumbasses. There's no way they set up that entire shot and do it for like
No, but a lot of people don't
seconds.
think like that, Connor.
I don't know how people don't think like that.
I am the Doctor again. That's a great line. Love that so much.
No worry. No worries, cunts.
Cuz. Which one is mine?
Ah.
It'd be funny if you just walked into the wrong one and they're like, wait.
Come back!
Bring him back.
Why
Bring
does
on
he
the
just-
60th.
I don't know why he just starts randomly regenerating. Like...
He's war-torn. He's old.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
John Hurt's dead.
One day.
Dead now, of course.
There is.
I don't know why they didn't give him like a sacrifice. Like that's the emotional thing at the end. Like John Hurt sacrifices himself, and that's why he regenerates.
Yeah, Moffat.
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
do see him briefly.
They just give you that little bit of Chris, don't they? The receding hairline.
Yeah, the
Oh, tease,
trends
tease,
a lot.
tease. I do like the idea that the 50th, these anniversary specials, yes, they should look back, but they also should set up the next storylines for the future. I think this does this well with Gallifrey, because that becomes, Capaldi's first 2 seasons, finding Gallifrey.
We're also in Time of the Doctor. It's like Gallifrey,
Yeah, it all connects.
Gallifrey, little handles.
So I hope the 60th, well, it will with Shooty being so tightly connected to it. I hope we get quite a bit set up for Series 14.
What, of Gallifrey or? Yeah,
Let's
no,
say
I will
season
set
one.
I will set it up. How can it not? Saying that I've been burned before. Oh, do you get it? Do you think this will be? Do you think he'll say it for the third time? Do you think that'll be
Nah.
his third time
It's
saying
so
it?
gonna be. I'm ready to go. It's so gonna be as long
Oh,
as 60th.
yeah, I remember you said that.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Or just like time to go or something like that.
I'd find it extremely wanky, but I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd like it. Makes it really feel like an earned final chapter if he
Time
says
to
something
go.
like that. I like Windswept Clara.
Yeah. I like the continuity, The head department's like, we'll just put that up there just to show that the TARDIS is
It's gone
flown
now,
away.
so never mind.
She moved, she did this. What? What's so funny?
Ooh, big finish. Gotta have a bit of fun here with the curator.
Do they create a big finish?
Yeah.
What's he do? Just
Well, I think
walk around looking at paintings?
No, I think he rocks up in other I think he rocks up in the 8th Doctor series and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I think there's one where there's curators with other doctors that are the curator. Like I think the 6th Doctor is a curator. Yeah. That voice. Last time we're ever going to see Tom Baker on screen in Doctor Who.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
60th.
Not in 60th.
How do you know that? You haven't seen it.
He's not.
Can't wait to play this clip back. And
I'll eat my hat if he is.
You are wearing one.
I am, and I will eat it. Apparently,
He
guys
has
on
to
YouTube don't
be-
like it when I wear hats.
Yeah, idiots. He has to be.
This is beautiful, though. This is too much.
He even looks old there, bro, and that was 10 years ago. With peace and love.
I like that wink. It's a shame. Have you heard what Tom said about this shoot?
No?
He said, part of the reason why I didn't want to come back for Power of the Doctor was because he felt like a nobody on set on the 50th. He felt like no one wanted to talk to him. He said Matt Smith was the only guy that really came up and had a good chat with him and kept him company and stuff, and that no one really looked out for him there.
People were probably scared about him, to be fair, because
Yeah.
of what he was like in like the 80s?
Yeah,
No, 70s.
well, he's the GOAT. But he gives it his all in this. It's so great.
Oh, man. Oh.
I love the curator though. It's so like Moffat just like, dunno, Tom Baker. But it works.
It really does. Oh. It's so sweet.
Maybe it's curators in Tales of the TARDIS.
I was going to say that.
So I don't need a Tom one.
Hey.
No.
It is a perfect last scene, to be fair. So that if he's not in the 60th, I guess,
It's beautiful. I love it so much.
the round things.
I love the round things.
I suppose if he's not in the 60th. I'm just saying it would be beautiful to see him one
Literally
more time.
just walked off into the white light. Dead.
He's still kicking, baby.
I love this ending. I don't give a fuck how like fan wanky it is.
Nah, man, it's
I
all
love
these
it.
wax dolls.
It looks good though. I love it.
I
so
hate
much.
how you know it's not really them. I always look at them.
Well, kind of half of them are dead.
Only three. That's not half.
Dun, dun,
Oh, no.
dun, dun, dun.
John Hurt's dead.
I love this setting up. Looking for Gallifrey for the future. I love it.
The Chris Ferguson one always makes me laugh.
Yeah, it does not look like him at all.
They do this. They do the three, and then it cuts to a wide because they don't want to do a close up of the other.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, here you go.
Where does TARDIS go?
This is a new theme for this.
Might be.
I like how it goes through all the different Doctor's eyes.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Or is this the 7B theme? I think this is the 7B theme with a bit more bass.
A bit more bass, baby.
Well, I think like dun 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 dun. I think it's a little bit more of that in this. But yeah, I've always loved this, like going through each of the Doctors. It's so cool. Do do, because it had like starring and it listed all the Doctors, right? I kind of missed it, but from memory, that's what it shows. Dun, da, da, do, da, dun. John Hurt's on there as well, the GOAT. Yeah, what a good fun celebration, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's great, but I thoroughly enjoy it. But to be fair, I have watched it like 1,000 times, so...
I think for me, the one thing it's missing is just like a little bit of an emotional core at the end, which is where I think Russell comes in, and I think Russell's going to kill it in the 60th.
Didn't we just see Tom Baker come back?
No, but you know, like someone dying, or like not that dying equal emotion, but
John
like
Hurt starts to regenerate, that's dying.
it wasn't emotional though, was it? You know, like if John Hurt like sacrificed himself, and it was like this big beat where it's like it's his time, he has to do this. This is what it was all meant to be.
Why does he have to do this? Because it's time.
Because it's time. Yeah,
Don't you see? We should write up too.
we should. Final thoughts, Day of the Doctor after an immediate rewatch, Connor?
Day of these nuts.
Yeah, nice. Good chat. Is that all you got to say?
I think so.
Are you as tired? Are you as tired as I am?
What time? Oh my god, it's nearly 10 o'clock. Oh my god, it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yes, well, we did record a podcast.
I said I'd be
this.
home at 9:30.
You vastly misjudged the length of this episode.
Well, you know what they say.
You're welcome.
Is that the
Moana.
Mom, when you say accept, you're welcome. You're
for
welcome.
this watch along.
So we got one more to go.
We're going to do a Series 8 episode that will drop next week on the 60th anniversary itself. November 23rd, baby.
I think it's really weird that we're stopping at season 8. We should have just stopped on this.
Yeah, we should have put this out on the 60th, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
we really fucked that up.
This whole thing was your idea.
No, but I wasn't planning on doing the 50th as part of this.
Well, okay.
Which we did for Series 7.
Sometimes we argue on air. It's funny.
But next week... Oh, you know... No. It's a funny little bonus one, though. You know what we said we're going to do? In the Forest of the Night.
Oh, okay.
Because we were going to do...
That airs on the 60th day.
Yeah. Because we were going to do...
You lost your goddamn
We were
mind.
going to do Listen, and then we thought, fuck it. Let's do In the Forest of the Night. So... Next week on the 60th anniversary, if you want to have a laugh with us, crack open a beer and come back next week for In the Forest of the Night.
Come.
Fly with me.
Let's fly away.
away.
I'm looking forward to going home and eating some curry.
I've had dinner, but I'm hungry. Do you get that when you've been drinking? Do you get hungry?
Oh yeah, man, it's not great because I feel like you come home and that's when that's when you can really hit like the calories and stuff. And I've been dieting, and it's easy to like stack weight, and it's also really bad to like go to sleep after eating because like it just sits in your stomach. It doesn't digest properly.
God damn, maybe I shouldn't eat once
I ate quite a bit of curry last night coming home yesterday, and it was amazing. But like I remember thinking like, I always feel like when you're a bit, you feel like you eat and it's like this empty hole. Like you're like, I don't even feel that full. Like I feel like I could just keep eating. I hate that. So,
dog. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 50Doctor. Subscribe.
bye the body.
Love being on 1,000 subscribers. My social status has significantly increased, and we will see you for a podcast on Monday and In the Forest of the Night watch along on Thursday. Adios. Thanks. Okay. We'll just keep doing this. Right. Cool.